doesn't do that. He says, I want to be your friend. I want to be your friend. And so, you have to learn how to be on guard and watch what you let into your life. You know, I have 2 sons, and you see, I grew up, and I wasn't. My parents really didn't. They kind of let me do whatever I wanted to do, and I got involved in some things that I shouldn't have. And you know, God had mercy on me. But your mind is like a VCR. Everything it sees and you hear, you kind of record it. So you remember that song, be careful little eyes what you see, careful little ears what you hear, be careful little feet where you go, for your Father up above is looking down with love. And you need to watch out for everything that you get involved in. If your friends want you to do something or get involved in something and it just doesn't seem right, talk to your parents about it, right? Talk to your parents about it. You know, I do with my kids. You know, I do the best that I can. You know, I'm not with them all the time. But they know certain things that they're not allowed to watch. We don't watch like things with that really magnify witches, devils, and things like that. Okay? I don't know about that show, by the way. Don't know about Family Guy. But anyways, so be here in the harvest party. It's the 31st, October 31st. What time, honey? 5 o'clock. Okay? Can they invite their friends? You can invite your friends. And we're going to have a fun time. Sound good? What do you think? Any questions? Jeff?
Gwen's going to have you chase us around.
Me?
Yeah. After we have so much cotton candy, you're going to have to chase us around and make us break the leaves.
Does she know I'm almost 39? Oh, I'm 39. I'm almost 40. Does she know that? Oh, question.
When's the devil's birthday?
Well, you ask your mom that one. Okay? All right? We don't know, but Halloween is a time when people do a lot of bad things. I mean, you can ask your parents more about it. You know, I'm only just giving you a little bit of it. But that's why we don't do it, because we don't want to have anything to do with devils and witches and demons and things like that. Because Jesus is our Lord, and He keeps us safe. Now, we don't have to be scared, because greater is Jesus that lives in us than the devil that's in the world. We don't have to be scared of the devil. But we don't want to be unwise. We want to keep our guard up, right? And watch what we allow into our life. Question? You have to ask your parents that. All right, Mike, do you have a question?
Yeah. Say something about my nose or anything like that.
I don't know.
We're having soup. Soup is yes. There's a sign-up sheet and out there, and there's certain ladies that are doing soup. We're going to do it real simple: soup and salads and bread, and we have some relay races and the bouncy. We're not going to have the fellowship hall. It's not going to be turned into a carnival like we've done in the past. We're going to have relays on outside. We'll have a bonfire, s'mores. There'll be certain activities for the kids to do, but I'm going to probably keep them in groups versus letting them all do their own thing. So it's not a harvest party for kids. It's a church activity for the whole church to come to, and kids are invited. And there will be activities for kids to do. If that makes sense. Is there going to be dress up involved? The kids can dress up. As long as they don't dress up like demonic figures, like vampires and demons and skeletons and that sort of thing. Biblical.
Yeah, we just want to keep it clean, right? We want to keep it on the up and up. So if you're not sure about your costume, ask your mom.
I don't know what I'm going to be.
All right.
Ninja.
Okay. Okay, any others? Kathy? Okay. All right, children, you can go back to your seats. Act right. So, you know that the message there is really for all of us, isn't it? Paul in his writings, he doesn't speak a lot about the devil, but he does say a couple things though about him. You know, some people they want to blame everything on the devil, right? It's, no matter what, that's where their blame goes. Well, true, he's an enemy of God's people. But Paul says we are not to be ignorant of his devices. That means we're not to be without knowledge of the way of what he does. I'll give you a little, if you want to see something very interesting. If you look through the book of Revelation, in almost every place where Satan is mentioned, or the false prophet, the Antichrist, there's always deceiving around, they're deceiving in some way. There's deception that's going on. The devil, the word devil means like the accuser. I mean, that's what the devil does. He accuses us between one another. He's called the accuser of the what? Brethren. Night and day. He's always on the job. But see, that's one of the things we're not to be ignorant of, is that he is always accusing us, not only between one another, but before God. He accuses us before God. But you see, we don't, Jesus Christ, because of Jesus Christ, we're not under that accusation. But, and this goes for parents too. How we raise our kids. And, I'll tell you a mistake my mom and dad made. My mom and dad were very good parents. My dad is probably the kindest man I've ever met, I've ever known. I mean, he does anything for you. He would do anything for his family. And my mom was the same way. But what they did to me, a mistake that was made was they gave me way too much freedom. Now you might think, well, that sounds like a good thing, right? Giving freedom. Trust. They really trusted us. And it was me and my 3 older brothers. But you know what? Young people are not that trustworthy. I hate to break it to you, but they're just not that trustworthy. And it's not like it's all their fault. Some of it is, trust comes through experience. Right? What you experience. That's how you build trust. And maybe your son or daughter has laid this one on you. Well, Dad or Mom, don't you trust me? And I say, with everything that's within me, no, son, I don't trust you. I was your age once. It's like the dad, oh, I got a case of appendicitis. And his son's in the first year of medical college. Dad, I think I can do this. I think I can handle this. Don't you trust me, Dad? Well, trust comes through experience. But experience has to, it's almost like we as parents, we have to create those experiences, right? Because believe me, the trust that I was given, for me and my 3 older brothers, it didn't work out. We made a lot of mistakes. So, we have to be, like I told them, sober and vigilant. For our adversary